Hello there everyone, your fluffy armchair Admiral Latur is back with some more hot ship action. In today's episode, we are going to try to attack armed convoy. Uh, for the purpose of this mission, I will try to build a ship that, well, I've never tried to build it on my channel. I've never featured this class of ships on my channel. And I'm talking about light cruisers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've never built such ship. I've actually never tried to play with them, even privately, except maybe few missions that strictly requires me to play light cruisers. And my experiences with these classes of ships, like light cruisers and heavy cruisers, are not the best at the moment, especially in Alpha 2 patch, where small caliber guns are very ineffective, and just playing those two classes of ships is really annoying for me. Anyway, I will try to do my best to build a light cruiser today, or light cruiser flotilla, to be more specific, and I will try to defeat two battleships, one armored cruiser, two other light cruisers, and get to those six transport ships that I need to sink. Obviously, the mission will end as soon as I finish sinking last of the transport ships, no matter if escort ships are still afloat, or if they were sunk previously. So there are many different approaches to actually win this mission, and well, we'll see how the battle will go. But I might try to use some cheeky tactics and go for transport ships, sacrificing lots of my flotilla just to get them and run away from rest of the enemy. We'll see what's going to happen. Stay tuned. Let's get going. Alright, so I got only one light cruiser hull that I can use. I think I'm gonna stay at roughly around 5,500 tons displacement. That will give me enough numbers without sacrificing firepower of individual units themselves. At least that's gonna be main philosophy behind light cruisers that I'm gonna build. Obviously, we don't need to worry about operational range, so we can drop that down to reduce cost and weight at the very beginning. I might drop in at least standard bulkheads to get some basic torpedo protection, because we are going to face both light cruisers and heavy cruisers that are perfect platforms to hold some nasty torpedoes. I would like to get at least 24, 25 knots of speed would be perfect. Let's go for most expensive engine, because that gives me the lightest engine. So I will have some more displacement to play with. For now, I won't touch fuel or boilers. I will see how my build will, or what my build will require to reach optimal values. So I'll leave that for later. I would like to have that auxiliary engine, because light cruisers doesn't have that much protection, and even a single hit from other cruiser might disable all three engines and stop that vessel, which I don't want. That auxiliary engine will allow me to eventually try to maybe not keep up with enemy fleet, but harass any unit that I manage to cripple with other faster units. So from tactical point of view, having that extra engine is very useful. I will go for crop to cemented armor, which has the best value, and basically it even reduces cost a little bit, which is nice. When it comes to barbets, yeah, reinforcing them just a little bit against small arms fire might be a good idea. It won't protect me against battleship shells, but let's face it, light cruisers are not the best armored ships anyway, so I won't worry too much about that. I will go with protected citadel. I don't want to get too many detonations after all. Some anti-flood might be useful, and reinforced bulkheads won't hurt. When it comes to propellant, I am going to go with Lyddite 2. Even if I won't penetrate with the small guns that I will be able to fit on that ship, I would like to have as large chance to actually start a fire on the board of enemy ship. I might eventually try to burn enemy down before I reduce his structure or flood him with my torpedoes. So having that extra damage over time effect is very useful. So Lyddite 2 will be my ammunition. I will go for heavy ammunition, even though it increases the chance to have explosion in my magazines. It also increases the damage output from individual shots, and that damage won't be a lot, to be fair, or won't be too high anyway. So getting that few extra numbers might be useful. Let's go for 18-inch torpedoes, because that caliber might save me at some point. A lucky torpedo shot or lucky torpedo hit might be very useful. I'm tempted to go with fully automatic guns, which will greatly reduce reload time. We might try it for now. We'll see how rest of the build will form, but it might be really fun to have it. I will also go with coincidence rangefinder. I won't be trying to keep large distance between me and enemy, so let's go for it. Improved radio, yeah, might be useful. It might be useful when it comes to fleet operations. So yeah, for now I will leave those elements as they are. We'll see what we need later. Okay, so let's start from front and rear tower. We don't have much choice, so we can just put them on. When it comes to funnels, I think I will go with standard ones. I'll grab 2 of them, I believe. Yeah, that sounds good. 2 funnels would do for me, and our engine efficiency is not the greatest. Let's see. Induced. Yeah, I can go with forced. I think that won't hurt me too much for now. We are down to 9 light cruisers that we will build, so I'm okay with that. Let's see. We can go with 6-inch, I believe. Let's go with 5-inch guns. 1, 2. Can I? Yeah, I can. Alright. I I don't know about you guys, but this one looks good for me. That's gonna be broadside of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns. Sounds good. As for light cruiser, I think that's gonna be good enough. Let's see. We can stick in some 3-inch casemate guns. They might find themselves useful. I think that looks good. We can build 8 light cruisers. I want some torpedoes. Definitely here. I might get one on the front, though it might be a bit of a waste. Wait, how does it? Oh shit! Yeah, we won't put torpedo launcher on the front because it breaks the balance of that ship a bit too much. I think I will push the funnel a little bit forward to reduce the offset, and I might also try to drop displacement a little bit. Okay, that will do. I will have 8 light cruisers. Engine efficiency is at the top, which is really nice. I might try to build one more. Let's see what we can do. Semi-auto, enhanced. Okay, so that doesn't make any difference. But if I would reduce anti-flow, that. How about speed? .5 knots. Okay. I think we'll leave it that way. 8 light cruisers seems to be a fair deal. Armaments of 5-inch gun broadside seems to be alright for me. We should be able to harass all enemy vessels. We have mobility, we have numbers. Technically that gives us quite a lot of tactical flexibility. I can always split or rearrange my fleets and eventually send some of my vessels to start harassing transport ships early on, while keeping rest of the fleet harassing enemy escorts to keep them occupied. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I will just detach like 2 light cruisers of the whole fleet and leave remaining 6 cruisers harassing enemy escorts. Let's see how it goes. We got very strict time limits of 1 hour, so we might change our tactics as we go. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. And as always, while the mission loads, I would like to remind you that if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to get notification every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to share your comments down below. Alright, so here we go. The mission is loaded. Empire of Japan with 8 light cruisers will face against French Empire with their 2 battleships, 1 armored cruiser and 2 light cruisers escorting 6 transport ships. Alright, let's get going. So, let's see. We already got one fleet with 6 vessels. I want these two to detach into separate fleets. Alright. So, fleet number 1 will slow down to 20 knots. And for now you carry on forward. Fleet 2, I want you to follow fleet 1. But fleet 3, I want you to detach from the formation. Hopefully we will be able to catch transport ships from the other direction. That's gonna be my goal. We'll see how it goes. Let's speed things up a little bit. Okay, my cruisers started to pepper enemy warships. Yeah, I think they are shooting at what looks like to be armored cruiser, or it might in fact be a battleship. Oh, that seems logical. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks like an old Dreadnoughts. It definitely has 9-inch guns on board. It looks a little bit weird. Okay, we got ourselves first fire. Nice. 11 hits so far. That doesn't look bad. Enemy doesn't seem to fire back at us, which is good. Let's keep harassing them for now. Okay, I think we've spotted something that appears to be armored or heavy cruiser, and my ships already started to do crazy things. I want you guys to harass battleships for now. Okay. Come on, boys. Get them. Good. We got more fires, more everything. Good. Okay, Group 3 managed to basically finish their flanking maneuver. So right now we can just drop on the enemy and see if we can catch those transport ships. Okay, enemy finally retaliates. They started to shoot at Group 1. I will hold on for a second, but I will definitely, yeah. Now's the good time to pop smoke, to reduce enemy accuracy. That's, yes, I think my cruisers finally caught up with enemy transports. So let's start harassing them. I will drop my speed to slow. So I don't need that much speed. And I want to keep enemy occupied. That's very good. We are harassing first cruisers. Enemy basically just noticed our presence on their flank and they will try to stop me. But I managed to gain tactical advantage over them, so we might eventually succeed in that. Okay, so we got all escorts in this area, way separated from enemy transports, which managed to catch up with remaining 2 cruisers. That is extremely good. Their battleships, well, one of them is already in pretty bad shape and it's basically constantly on fire. We might actually burn them down, which would be very, very beneficial for us. For some reason, oh, these guys haven't slowed down. Okay, I want you to slow down to 19 knots and get that accuracy bonus. Wow, that enemy battleship is basically on fire. Wow, let's have a look at it. Yeah, its situation looks really bad. Wow, got really badly damaged by those 5-inch guns, I have to admit. Okay, so we got ourselves first kill. Enemy battleship died because of fire. We just heavily damaged one of the transports with our torpedoes. That looks extremely good for us. Our fleet is doing a massive amount of damage. I will drop my speed even further, which might prove a bit dangerous. Oh, that was a nasty hit from enemy battleship. Right. Obviously, I managed to pop smoke with the other group. Okay, I need you guys to speed up a little bit and focus fire on transports. I want you to harass them as much as we can. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. One of my light cruisers for some reason got badly damaged. I'm not sure if that was some lucky torpedo hit from the enemy, or if that was some sort of onboard accident. Okay, it appears that we are winning, boys. That's very good, very good. Let's keep harassing those transports. They are starting to mix formations with their own escorts, which will disrupt their movements. It will definitely help us. And enemy has to basically stop firing at my main fleet, which will allow me to close the encirclement and eventually catch transports in even worse situation, when they will be fully exposed to my fleet, while enemy fleet will be hiding behind their own like high value targets, which is very good, very good. Okay, I'm not sure why my first fleet is doing such a stupid thing, and they basically target different ships each. Okay, they finally listened to me, and okay, another transport down. Yeah, my fleet seems to be shooting at random targets for some reason, which is not helping me too much. Another enemy battleship is getting damaged. Fine, at last. I've sunk all 3 transports already. 4th of them is very badly damaged, and the remaining 2 are getting encircled. Group 1 managed to separate and keep enemy occupied from their own transport ships, which is very good. I will just set the torpedoes to aggressive and hope for the best. Maybe we will score some nice torpedo hits. Oh, we've just did scored a torpedo hit. Okay, that's another transport down. So that leaves only 2. I will switch fire to this one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. Okay, they just don't want to listen. Never mind. I'm having a tactical victory here, so so I guess it's fine that they start to do what they want for a short moment. Okay, that's another transport down. 1 to go, and it's very badly damaged. Huggy, will you start? Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Enemy heavy cruiser is getting really heavy beating from my group 1. Group 2 is still focusing enemy battleship that's still remaining on the battlefields, and well, I have to admit they did amazing and good job doing so. It's down to 51% structure, and basically every single compartment on his ship already got damaged. That enemy heavy cruiser is getting really close to my group 2. What I'm gonna do, I might set group 2 torpedo order to aggressive. They might eventually fire those torpedoes at close range on Palestro, even though I'm not targeting him. It is still fully random, and that lack of control over my torpedo armament is pretty annoying. But well, hopefully developers will fix that soon. Because not being able to rely on quite a large part of your armament is really bad. Anyway, we eventually scored a torpedo hit on that armored cruiser. And he's getting badly damaged. Right, I will switch group 2 to fire on him. I will switch group 1 to finish off that battleship. And group 3 to finish off that remaining transport ship. Okay, nice. We just took down enemy battleship and enemy heavy cruiser, so all that's left are those 2 poor light cruisers that were escorting those transports. One of them is getting really close to my group 1, and he's gonna regret that decision really soon, even though my cruiser might also get badly damaged in the process. Okay, I detonated his magazine. That looks really good. The other cruiser. Okay, we finished off the last transport and became victorious. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I can even build a light cruiser, which makes me happy. I didn't notice the numbers of hits and hit counters at the time of recording this video, but I can guarantee you all that we've scored at least a good thousands of hits that didn't penetrate it at all. That's for sure. After all, we've sunk 2 battleships, a heavy cruiser, 6 transport ships. So we definitely scored at least 1,000 hits from that 5-inch guns. As you could see, they did a quite good job. Actually, I would say surprisingly good job, considering that these are 5-inch guns and they are still not considered to be the most effective weapon in this game. Mostly because for some reason developers decided to make every secondary gun or every gun that has caliber of 8-inch or less very, very inaccurate, and it's really tough to build those light cruisers and heavy cruisers, especially in their proper parameters where they had no more than 8-inch guns. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new uploads, hit that notification bell button and don't forget to share your comments down below. Have a great day and see you all later. Later, out.